September 9th to 10, 2025 for the reveal that could end Apple's base model compromise forever. After 5 years of keeping the best features locked behind Pro pricing, Apple might finally bridge that gap. We're talking 120Hz ProMotion on the base model, titanium-grade materials trickling down, and silicon that doesn't make you feel like you're settling. If you've been waiting for that sweet spot between flagship performance and reasonable pricing, this September could be your moment. Apple is expected to ship 4 iPhone 17 models: iPhone 17, iPhone 17 Air, the new thin mid-tier replacing Plus, iPhone 17 Pro, and iPhone 17 Pro Max. The Air sits between the base and Pro, priced lower than Pro, but pitched as the ultra-slim option. Think MacBook Air logic, applied to phone tiers. What changes for you? More differentiated hardware personalities. Thin and light Air, value base, and performance Pro. That's a smarter grid than Plus, which never really carved its niche. The headline iPhone 17 Air is rumored to be 5.5 to 6.0 millimeters thin and about 145 grams. Mini phone weight in a full-size body. It is the thinnest iPhone Apple has ever made. To keep that chassis rigid, Apple is reportedly using titanium for Air, while Pro and Pro Max pivot back to aluminum with a half-glass, half-aluminum rear panel for durability and better heat dissipation. From a materials science point of view, that trade favors structural rigidity on the ultra-thin model and thermal spread on the performance models. Yes, that is a surprising flip from iPhone 15 and 16 Pro. New camera look Pro and Air are expected to ditch the classic square bump for a horizontal camera bar, cleaner pixel-like lines, and more space to spread lenses and antennas. The base 17 likely keeps the vertical dual camera pill. All 4 models are expected to move to LTPO OLED with ProMotion 120Hz. That is the big democratization play. Smoother scroll, better motion handling, and adaptive refresh down to low hertz for power savings. Always on display, still looks Pro only, likely because of panel tuning and how Apple wants to preserve one easy-to-explain differentiator. Sizes: iPhone 17 and 17 Pro at 6.3 inches, Air at around 6.6 inches, Pro Max at 6.9 inches plus thinner bezels across the board. Pro models may also get a more scratch-resistant, anti-reflective outer glass layer, great for outdoor visibility, though supply chatter has flipped back and forth. If it ships, expect it to be Pro exclusive. Base iPhone 17 and Air are expected to run the A19, while Pro and Pro Max step up to the A19 Pro on TSMC's refined 3nm N3P process. Expect single-thread gains, better efficiency, and a larger neural engine footprint to feed Apple Intelligence features. Some leaks even suggest the Air could carry a binned A19 Pro GPU with fewer cores, which would be an unusual but strategic move if true. To sustain AI and camera workloads, Pro models are rumored to adopt vapor chamber cooling with additional graphite on the Pro Max. Translation: less thermal throttling during long 4K or 8K capture or on-device AI tasks, and a cooler chassis under load. Wi-Fi 7 support is widely expected, with reports that Apple will introduce its own Wi-Fi 7 silicon on select models for tighter vertical integration. For cellular, the plot twist is the Apple-designed 5G modem being tested in the iPhone 17 Air, supporting sub-6 GHz only at first, so no millimeter wave. That is a smart way to trial power and efficiency without risking the Pro line, even if peak speeds lag behind Qualcomm's best. Front cameras across all models are expected to double from 12 megapixels to 24 megapixels, the first selfie hardware bump since 2019. For creators, that matters. Sharper crops, cleaner 4K portrait video, better low-light binning. On the back, Pro and Pro Max are tipped to move to 348 megapixel sensors, wide, ultra-wide, and telephoto, up from the 12 megapixel tele on 16 Pro. Paired with a larger thermal envelope that unlocks heavier computational photography and potentially 8K video. There's even chatter about a mechanical aperture on Pro for genuine optical depth of field control. If it lands, that is the biggest iPhone camera change in years. As always, it is still a rumor until it ships. Dual video, simultaneous front and back capture, has been rumored for the Pro camera app. It is a small feature that saves creators time and storage gymnastics. Tech words into lived benefits. LTPO 120Hz means Twitter doom scrolling feels liquid, but ebook reading sips power at 110Hz. Anti-reflective glass means fewer screen reflections at noon cafe seating. And with 6.3s on the base phone, you finally get a bigger canvas without jumping to max-size hardware. This cycle looks like the first iPhone where on-device AI isn't a demo, it's a daily tool. Expect writing tools, tone transforms, suggested replies, image playground Genmoji for quick visuals, and a noticeably smarter Siri that can route complex requests with ChatGPT tie-ins for heavier lifts. iOS 19 is also rumored to bring a glassy, liquid glass aesthetic. Think Vision S-style translucency, plus new developer hooks so third-party apps can call Apple's AI models in context. Battery management features that learn your routine are also on deck. Features roll out in stages as usual. Pro Max is rumored to pass the 5,000 mAh mark, which combined with N3P efficiency and LTPO should deliver Apple's longest iPhone battery life yet. Wireless charging may step up to Qi version 2.2 at 25 watts on third-party pads, and reverse wireless charging around 7.5 watts is reportedly in testing for accessories. On storage, strong chatter suggests Pro models start at 256 gigabytes this year, which softens the impact of a modest price bump. Component and tariff pressure likely push prices up about $50 compared to the 16 series, but Apple may hide some of that inside the 256 gigabyte Pro base. If the iPhone 17 starts around $850, the Air near $899, the Pro around $1,049, and the Pro Max above that, the value story becomes smoother displays everywhere, better cameras at the top, and a thinner Air for design first buyers.